Hey everybody, it's Luke over at Galaxy Tech Review, and today I've got a product from Syntus. This is their 71-in-1 precision screwdriver set. Comes with 65 different bits, and you can pick this set up on Amazon at the time of this review for $19.99, which is an excellent price. I will have that link in the description below, as always, where you guys can check that out as well. Now, they sent this over to me, and I was happy to review this because I work on PCs a lot. I work on smaller items sometimes too, like cell phones or tablets, and it's great to have a set that has all of these precision bits in it as well for stuff like you know, working on an iPhone or working on a tablet or working on an Xbox or a game console. They've got all of the bits that I would need here to actually effectively work on these. So they did a great job. And I'll go over some of this as well as we get this open. The case is, you know, it's a fairly standardized case. It's made out of plastic. It's not going to take a ton of abuse, but it doesn't really have to. I like there's a little clip that flips out here so that you can hang it on your wall in your garage or something like that if you needed to. And then as we open this up, we can take a look at everything that comes with it. This first piece here is a flexible shaft that you can use if you need to get into a spot up underneath something and just don't have that right angle there. So that's cool that they give you that. And then you've got your main drivers here. One will accommodate 6.3 millimeters. The other one will do 4 millimeter bits, so that if you have the smaller one, and I'm having a difficulty getting it out of the case behind the camera. If you have smaller bits here, as we do down at the bottom, you'll be able to grab that small 4.3 millimeter, and they'll sit right into this precision driver. And each driver, as you can see, has this nice, actually textured painted on kind of plastic here, which makes it really easy to grip. I enjoyed using that during my test of this set, and they both have it. Works very well. Now, if you want to use some of the smaller bits, they of course give you an extension to do that here as well, so that you can use smaller bits on the larger driver. Now, everything is magnetic here as well, and it does a great job. They've magnetized these very well. All the bits are, and they do very well. So if I needed to use it on, say, I wanted the larger torque from the handle, the larger handle, I can, of course, just use my adapter, and each one is listed here as well. This is a S2 4 millimeter. This is a S2Y 2.0. So you've got that. It's a tri-point, if you would. And this will be, and everyone is labeled S2 because it's made out of S2 tool steel, and they've done a good job on that. So if you need to use that and you want to, obviously you can use that for this as well if you want to get up underneath, and as you can see, you can do it that way, or you can use this with the smaller bit as well if you need to do that. So I like this flexible shaft portion. This works very well for getting into hard to reach places. So if you need to use that, it's great that they did put this in, because I've already used this a few different times on a couple different things that I was working on. So let's take a look at the bits that they give you as well. I'll get this just put in here. Now they do give you nut drivers all the way from 2.5 to 13 millimeters. So you've got all of those. You've got your hex sizes from 0.9 millimeters to 6 millimeters. You've got Torx Torx sizes T3, T4, T5, T6, and T7. And then your Torx Security, which are these other ones here. This one is actually a T30. You've got your Torx Security from T8, T9, T10, T15, T20, and T30. So you've got those Torx Security screws here, as you can see, and they're all listed on the sides, so they're easy to figure out. And you've got all the way down to, I believe this is a T3. Yes, this is your T3. So you're going to be looking at some of these, and you can see how very small these Torx get down to. And when you're working on certain things, they're going to call for Torx Securities, or they're going to call for Torx screws, and you're going to need those, especially when you're working on stuff like Xbox, you're working on some other things like iPhones and stuff like that. They're going to call for those specialized bits. So they did a really good job on that. Now, your flathead sizes go from 1.0 to 7.0 millimeters. Your Phillips sizes go from pH 000 all the way up to pH 3. Your Pentalobe size is going to be 0.8, 1.2, and 1.5 millimeters. You're going to have your tri-point size at Y2.0, Y2.5, and Y3. Triangle, you do get a single triangle at 2.0 millimeters, and a spanner, which is right here, I believe, at 2.6 millimeter is what this one's going to be. So this is, yes, your spanner. As you can see, you've got a spanner there at 2.6 millimeter. So they even threw that in there. I haven't had a chance to use the spanner yet, but I have used the Torx. Definitely, because a lot of electronics will use Torx as well, and of course the normal, your regular ones as well, Phillips and Flathead. You've got the nut drivers are also awesome to have just for a quick fix, especially if you're working on automobiles or anything like that. It comes in handy. So overall, how would I rate the set for $19.99? This is definitely a thumbs up for $19.99. The sheer availability of the different sizes of the bits that you get with this are worth the $20 alone. The fact that the handle is very comfortable and easy to use on both of these is great. I love the fact that you get all the extensions that you need. You get this guy as well, which is great for getting into places that are harder to reach, and you get a very nice grip on this with an extender, so you can get into any place that locks into place. You can get into any place that you need to as well. The magnetization on all the bits is excellent. So I think Syntus did a great job. If you've got somebody that you know that needs a a screwdriver set, that's somebody that's very handy, that's working on electronics, that's working on automobiles or just household stuff, and with Christmas coming up, for $19.99 you really can't go wrong. This was Luke from Galaxy Tech Review. If you have any questions or comments about the screwdriver set, please leave them in the comment section below and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Remember to like and subscribe, and I'll check you guys out on the next video.